This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, presented by Sholo Ford, produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Very pleasant evening, or is it still afternoon, as the Ganado Hornets are going to be taking on the ALA Gilbert Eagles in the winner's bracket, as it has not been that long that both of these teams had to square off, and they're already setting up to get underway. Ganado is going to be wearing its home whites, and well, I guess we can quickly mention, just looking up and down the benches, that it does not look as if there's anything to report on the Summit Regional Medical Center. Well, just tell you, the Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game, as we saw the ALA Eagles on this floor as they made relatively simple work of Fabens from Texas. They had just suffered a tight loss to the Leading Edge Academy. They've had to turn into their Road Blacks, have the
American Leadership
ALA Gilbert Club, as the ball's already up and off and on the run, and calling it without wasting any time is Dina Curley, heading into the rim to take that one and make it an early 2-0 lead. So ALA Gilbert a little back on their heels, I guess what we would call that, but now trying to answer with a three-pointer, as you got to keep a sharp eye on her. Samantha Quigley with an early three. She was averaging 32 points at 25. Now both Quigleys now trying to double team and trap at midcourt. Players go down, but still the time stripe is broken, and put that one underneath, where Micheline Coleman is trying to go to work on the block. Can't get the finish, and now Tiffany Quigley works it over to the left wing and hands off to Samantha. To the top of the key and then back to the near sideline, where Tiffany Quigley's three-pointer is up and in. So just as quickly as had the Hornets taken a 2-0 lead, 2 threes now. Oh, and now a reach, as I think that's going to be Samantha. No, it looks like 23, which I do not have on my roster. So they told me to cross her off. John is listed as number 23, but well, we'll try to figure that out, as they're already on the other end. And Quigley, both of them who have knocked down a three-pointer. Tiffany Quigley finished that first game against Fabens with her arm iced, her right arm, her upper arm, but it doesn't seem to be any worse for the wear. As that right now at the top of the lane, Dudois is on the attack, putting that one up hard off the glass, but she has her own miss. Now she's being dove upon by three different Hornets, and the tie-up is going to have the ball right here with Ganado. So I think we could speculate that the key to the game here at the start is going to be defend the perimeter. Yeah,
it looks like that. ALA is definitely showing that they can shoot from the three and prefer to shoot for the three, but I think they're pretty balanced, but Ganado definitely has that capability also, as you've seen.
Right now going side to side as Quigley hands off to Dudois. It was a pretty easy win against Fabens, so they had put Dudois at the point an awful lot. Right now she's pounding the rock near midcourt, and quickly picked up there by Abigail Benali. She tries to penetrate around her and settles to hand it off to Quigley. To the left side, and Tiffany Quigley back to Samantha. She's going to catch and shoot a three. It didn't even look like she had that one firmly in her hands.
No, she just put it up there. That's her second three.
Long couple of passes out of the full court pressure. Eventually puts it into Micheline Coleman's hands, as she is going to get the finish, and I think that might be the first whistle. We got Bella McClory who wants to come in. They keep trying to check in at this table. It works out most of the time.
We must look pretty official.
I think they just see 4 legs and say that's got to be it. So Coleman now trying to get the three-point play and is able to convert on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw. 9-5. It has been 3 Hudson's Furniture three-pointers that have provided all of the scoring here for ALA Gilbert, as the Eagles right now, maybe a little bit of a walk, but getting away with it as it's now back outside. Dubois thinks about it. She puts up a three-pointer off the front rim, and Coleman clears it out for the Hornets. Trying to hurry up into the front court where a long pass puts it into Curley's hand. She'll take a mid-range jumper and knock it down. It's Ganado showing all sorts of comfort right now, going both inside and out, and making it a 9-7 ball game with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Here's Tiffany with an answer, but she can't get it over the front rim. Rebound had by Samantha Quigley. And she's pounding the rock between the rings and being shadowed here. Very good defense here by Jayla McIntosh. Eventually uses a screen, but McIntosh is able to fight her way underneath it, so it's back over to the other Quigley as she starts approaching the three-point line.
Well, you definitely don't need a shot clock here. No. They like to get it up.
And a quick timeout now taken by the Eagles, who their bench did not like the way that they were approaching this new defense here from Ganado. They'll stop play with the score at 9-7, 4:43 to go in the first quarter on Cholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Cholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Cholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Cholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
After the timeout, again working it around the perimeter are the Eagles. They lead 9-7 as a pass into the high post is nearly knocked away. Dubois is able to turn the corner after she gets it. The ball knocked away from her, but there's Quigley picking it up. And will go at the rim and score that one as she is fouled. There's the first points that don't involve the three-point line. All right, so it's Wyan White Rock wearing number 23. And she was the one that picked up that personal. Second team foul now being whistled against the Eagles. I guess that will go against Despa Johnson?
No, I think it was
21? No?
It was number 10.
Number 10, Dubois is going to be whistled for that one. So they're forcing the miss, clearing it out, and pushing it to the right side is White Rock. Going to Dubois, who just had that whistle against her. Back up top to set it up in the half court, leading 12-7 to the foul line in Dubois. Handed off to Tiffany Quigley. Her three-pointer is going to miss the rim and then go out of bounds off of one of the Hornets. The ALA Gilbert uniforms look really cool, but those numbers are not easy to track down.
Yeah, they're going for more look than
They knew it was on TV, I guess is where we're going here. As it was stolen away on the inbound. Quickly into the front court, McIntosh coming to the near side. Maybe a little travel there for Tracy, and now a whistle stops play, but it looks like this will be another foul against the Eagles. That one will go against Bella McClory. She had a little bit of foul trouble in the first game. Both these teams playing game number 2 right now as it's back to the corner where McIntosh elevates a three-pointer that's off the side rim. Rebounded by Samantha Quigley as she's going to start the offense. Front court right, then hand off to Dubois. Fairly patiently setting this up, and they can do that as they have 4 three-point plays to the Eagles. Just looking to try to get somebody open here as they work it around the perimeter with Quigley Up and down, now straight away. She's trying to set it up a screen and force it into the high post. Correction is Dubois had that deflected, but she's able to get it back. Now she sizes it up, tries to accelerate to the baseline, but is denied and back out to Quigley. Less than 3 minutes to go as the Eagles again patiently cycling through the half-court offense with Quigley and White Rock near midcourt. Tiffany Quigley forces it out of her hands and then back outside to White Rock, where it's coming cross court to Tiffany again. Her three-pointer this time is off the back rim, but she's got her own miss. Tried to go to the baseline where she thought that Samantha was going to be cutting, but she was stationary. And it's out of bounds to Ganado. Front court already with Curley as she accelerates and gets right by a couple of different Eagles, and it looked like pretty good defense there from White Rock, but I think they're going to get her with some lower body contact. No, they're going to go with Tiffany Quigley, and that's her second. So there is a developing situation.
Yeah, she's a big part of this offense and the defense, and if she gets in foul trouble, then it could be a difficult situation for ALA.
First free throw is not good, as Curley cannot connect on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw with another one coming. Gotta keep coming. As the rebound goes out of bounds, and that will allow Desmond Johnson to check in, a freshman who's playing about 17 minutes a game. She gave him some good minutes in the first one. 12-8. Now after one of two are knocked down, Dubois accelerates again, but is being met as soon as she gets into the front court by Curley. Both of these teams very athletic and giving each other a stride-for-stride matchup.
Yeah, I like the pressure that it's full court pressure for both teams. So
White Rock accelerates into the paint, but leaves that one up short. Oh, it was saved before going out of bounds. So coming up into the front court now is Jayla McIntosh. Straight away, she goes to the right side where Benali can't connect with that one. A little bit behind her, stolen away to Samantha Quigley as she goes to the right side, and then pulling up in a mid-range jumper is White Rock. Finishing the transition with a little jump shot and then a little contact on the far sideline. Stops play as a foul is whistled against White Rock. 5 team fouls already blown against. Nope, that's the 6th. So shooting for the rest of the half will be the Ganado Hornets, as that one is inbounded to Benali, and she goes right at the rim and scores that one, with everybody a little bit tentative now for the Eagles, having watched this foul count mount, and then sneaking in and taking away the inbound, but can't getting the finish. There is Curley, and a whistle stops the action, as I think Curley was pursuing the rebound a little too aggressively.
Yeah, I think it's taking both these teams a little time to adjust the refereeing style and see how close they're going to call it.
Dina Curley's a junior, and she looks savvy on that one.
Yeah, these girls have definitely looked like they play year-round, and I know the Quigley girls moved down from from Sanders, so they're familiar with Ganado. They used to play them quite a bit in club and then during the season.
Inside and out, Quigley come back out to White Rock. That was the second personal on Curley, so she has been removed as White Rock fakes a pass right and calls her own number again with that mid-range floater. As she scored the last 2 buckets for the Eagles. And nearly taken away in the backcourt. Now throwing this one over the top of the defense and tracked down by Shada Golden, who just checked in, but then her pass to the inside is knocked away and out of bounds.
This is definitely an up-paced game for. We just did a couple boys' games that were a lot slower pace, so this is a fun game to do.
Yes. 65 seconds left in this first quarter. 6-point ALA Gilbert lead as they again have to loft the pass over the pressure defense. McIntosh crosses over to the right, try to go to the near sideline, but there's Quigley, and she's got a lot of real estate in front of her. She's going to go end-to-end with the left hand to finish. Picking up her pressure right after the make, 18-10. She has her team in front, and again passing it over the top of the defense. Those are dangerous throws, especially along the sideline, as it's a tie-up situation with Johnson diving on it for the Eagles. And they're starting to force a little bit of sloppy passes in transition. Ganado fortunate that they're going to get this one back. You can kind of loft that up a little bit more easily in space, but there's not a lot of that to be had on the sideline. Now pass into the left block and an interior look where they're trying to set up Coleman, but she is bumped and fouled, and I think that's going to go against Samantha Quigley.
So we're already in the bonus here.
Yep. And there is the note from the official to send Coleman to the free throw line for some more Mountain Mobile Auto Glass attempts. This is going to be a big moment here in the rest of this half, is how can ALA Gilbert continue to defend aggressively, as it seems like that's what they got to throw at Ganado. The front end is off the side rim and tracked down by Quigley. Now she just picked up her first. Her sister's on the bench with 2. They are going to maybe have to dial back some of that pressure.
Yeah, they may have to go to the zone and not press so much full court.
White Rock can't hit the straightaway 3. Rebound tracked down by Golden. Puts it into Benali's hands as she is at the top of the key. Go back to the angle left side where McIntosh was open. Steps to her right to get rhythm. Shoot up a 3 that rims out. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. 18-10 ALA Gilbert lead as Quigley starts moving to the right, trying to get a little space, step back and shoot a 3 that's off the front rim and won't fall. An exciting first 8 minutes of action as the ALA Gilbert Eagles leading 18-10, but there are all sorts of developments with foul troubles developing for ALA Gilbert, and Ganado not yet really finding its stroke. But they got a couple of minutes to think about that as we'll step away here on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Gosh. ALA Gilbert begins with the basketball, leading 18-10. Second quarter is going to begin with only one Quigley on the floor as Tiffany picked up her second early in the first quarter. Samantha now attacking the left of the lane, but she is denied on pretty good defense there by McIntosh. Try to force the pass into the interior, but it's stolen away, taken by Tymara Tracy. Well outside the three-point line, trailing 8. Approaching is Abigail Benali as she moves just inside the arc and then hands it off to Golden. Nothing there as ALA still manned up. Drop it off into the interior where Coleman moves to her left. Can't get the finish, but she has the putback up and in.
Nice determination there on Coleman.
She might have had contact. She's got to replace her glasses as well. But it settles just for the deuce as she makes it a 6-point ball game. Just about 1 minute in, there's Dubois with another runner and too firm off the glass. Rebound tracked down by the Hornets. Here comes McIntosh as she runs over one player, and then an offensive foul is going to be called.
Oh, that's a big break for ALA.
Yes, that would have been number 2 on the other Quigley.
Samantha.
That was a tough call.
Yep.
I did not think that Quigley had position on that.
I think I'll go halfway and say it could have gone either direction.
But I'm not going to argue.
Not while they're standing right in front of you anyway. At the scorer's table is Lashana Baldwin as she'll replace Shada Gold. Nope, no she won't. She'll replace Tymara Tracy. Got the Dina Curley on the bench with Ganado having 2 fouls. She looked like she was kind of the offensive spark plug. So both teams playing a little underhanded. Undermanned, maybe is a better word. There we go.
Is that the right word?
No, it's been a long day. Up and down goes Dubois as she goes to the foul line, then quickly back out to White Rock. Pass behind Quigley.
That's some different connotation.
Yes. Yes. But they might have to resort to that if they lose any more players. Foul line and a quick jumper before her feet were set, lifted up by McClory. Couldn't get the finish. As the long outlet is going to come into Golden as she tries to attack from the near side, but nearly loses the handle, able to maintain. Come off in front of the ALA Gilbert bench to Baldwin. And then she gets it after she runs through the paint. Nothing there. She's double teamed. Kick it back out for an open three, but she was a little too far back of the line. But a nice hustle play to save the possession back over to Baldwin. She couldn't get the finish, but here's a third opportunity for Coleman. Back outside as she moves it into the corner. And now back to Coleman on the right block as she got the mismatch. And maybe I was unfair speculating she was hit. She loses her glasses on every finish.
That's a good move by Coleman. That's twice now we've seen her. Strong moves underneath and gets a great rebound here.
Dutois with a little bit of a hasty look on the run, as that one's hard off the glass and now already into the front court for Ganado. Baldwin moves it to the left and now find a cutting Coleman, this time operating from the left of the lane. Tried that left hand, couldn't get the finish, and now Dutois is unaware. Try to start the transition play, and there's a lot of ire being directed at Dutois. Turnover as it moved back outside the three-point line. Baldwin thought about sizing one up. Is instead going to go back up straight away to Benali. She's down 4 with 5 minutes to go in the half. As they go to Coleman, down on that block. They'll try to go with a move, but instead goes back out to the short corner, who couldn't get the finish. That was Benali's. It's rebounded by Dutois as she is cutting up the right of the lane. Zipping right by Coleman,
nice
who recovers and blocks that one nearly out of bounds, but saving that one before it does so is Benali. ALA Gilbert is back defensively, though, as Coleman up top to set a screen. Instead, they go in front of the ALA Gilbert bench. The three-pointer's not good out of Benali's hands. Pace getting away from both of these teams right now, but still with her foot on the gas is Johnson. Into the painted area and then back outside with White Rock, the freshman, going to settle everything down. Starts moving to the right side, leading 4 minutes and 15 seconds left, and a timeout will be taken by the Eagles. Yes, we may take it with them as it's 18-14 with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left as you listen to the Sholo Ford presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Eagles have now used 2 timeouts here in the first half. They lead 18-14, and they have Tiffany Quigley back out there. She has 2 fouls. Dina Curley's on the bench still for the Hornets, as right now they're playing with Found Money, one of their better offensive players on the bench, and they've trimmed the deficit to 4. That one was nearly thrown away trying to get it into the high post. Right back out to Tiffany Quigley. She wants to go over the top of the defense to Dutois, as a 3-second violation, I think, was eventually called.
Yeah.
Oh, they called traveling?
Traveling.
They could have called 5 or 6 or 7 seconds.
They were definitely planted in that paint.
Well, somebody just checked out for Ganado, as I think that was Golden. I couldn't see who came back in for her. Having a hard time crossing over the time stripe. Crossing over to get it is McIntosh as she goes to the left wing. And eventually drops it off for Coleman, but the pass was telegraphed and stolen away by Quigley. To Samantha Quigley on the left side, hesitates, tries to get to the baseline, but lost the handle. Coleman picks up the loose ball, and now flirting with fouls are many of the Eagles, but still controlling the basketball. Benali comes up front in front of the ALA Gilbert bench to Tracy, working it around the horn. Fake a pass left, and then come back to the right side is McIntosh. Tracy inside all alone after McIntosh makes a great cut.
Oh, man, just defensive breakdown there. Eagles just watching.
White Rock to the baseline and hits that inline. So here come the Hornets, who are down 8. They've scored the last 6. It's been a very long and methodical 6-0 run with a chance to tie or take the lead. Right now it seems like the Hornets are having a little bit of an easier time shaking off the 2 games in 1 day situation. As Coleman's in the mid-post. Thought about going to work against Quigley. Instead, she goes back outside. McIntosh, who had the last 2, side to side, and eventually back over to Benali. Back between the rings to reset with Tracy. 2.5 minutes to play. As they go to Coleman on the outside, she's so impressive on the interior. I don't know why she's at the 3-point line, as it frees up a little bit of space and allows Benali to go in on the run, but couldn't get the finishes. There's Tiffany Quigley with the rebound.
You know, and it would be good for Coleman to take it post up and try to get that third foul on Quigley.
Absolutely. There she does a great job just getting in Johnson's way. After the miss, she's able to get her own ball back and put it back up and in to stop that 6-0 run. Now behind the back goes McIntosh. Let's see where they put Coleman.
Yeah, I think Ganado should have, look to get that third one on.
Coleman's looking a little worn out herself, though.
Yeah,
That's going to force the Hornets to take a timeout. They're going to bring Curley back in as it's 20-16, a minute 51 to go on the half. ALA Gilbert is leading on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Minute 51 to go. Hornets walking it up as the Hornets now with the straightaway three coming up from McIntosh, which is shaded to the left. Couldn't get the finish, but long rebound is tracked down by her. She gets to the free throw line, then feed it out to Curley off the bench. She'd been on the bench for a long time, and that one looked like she might not have been warmed up. As it's up the front iron and then into the front court. Come the Eagles leading 20-16. White Rock, who's been a real steadying force here as a freshman, hands it off to Quigley, who turns and shoots a three-pointer. That looked hasty. But it's going to give the Eagles an opportunity to set it up in the full court. Got Samantha Quigley, who's been able to avoid a second foul, chasing one of the Hornets into a double team and nearly knocking this one away, just throwing this one back into the front court, and fortunate to get that back into Benali's hands. But that pass was read and stolen away by Samantha Quigley. She's got a 1-on-3 as she's calling her own number and can't get the finish, but she is hit hard.
Oh, she is so fast. Just so quick up the floor. She's such a tough player to defend because she's long and lanky, but she's also got such speed, and then her ability to get to the basket is uncanny.
How about this? They start the ball game to the Eagles by knocking down 3 three-pointers. I don't think that they have gone back to the Hudson's Furniture three-point line since, almost recognizing their legs.
Well, I think that, yeah, I think definitely the pace of the game has contributed to that, but I think Ganado's getting out on the perimeter a lot better defensively as well.
Both of those Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws are down. Make it a 22-16 game.
You know, Derek, you look at both of these teams' offense, and they're pretty stagnant once they get into the half court. They are pretty much doing all their work between the halves.
White Rock nearly with a steal. It's controlled by the Hornets. 20 seconds left in the half. McIntosh, woof, nearly poked away, nearly fouled there. Ooh, and Quigley nearly gets away with another one. I should say she does get away, baby.
She's got away with a couple of these last couple minutes.
7 seconds for the Hornets to work. Tracy's on the outside. That's Benali, as she's just got to throw up a desperation heave. And Coleman, who was doing so much offensively, but I think that she started to run a little shy on gas. The Quigleys also looking like they are getting a little tired as that ends the first half with ALA Gilbert leading 22-16 on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare Orthopedic and Therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
And I sat with Tom Dillon.
22-16 at the break. The ALA Gilbert Eagles are leading the Ganado Hornets in what has been what looked like at the start anyway, it was going to be full of offensive fireworks, Camden. And
well, fast-paced first half, teams getting up and down the court very quickly. Yeah, teams getting up and down the court quickly, and of course the high pace of the game, and ALA with not a lot of subs, and they certainly are not not in a position where you're going to go real deep on the bench. I think Ganado has the favor there, but really it looked like both teams were gassed. You mentioned it late in that second quarter, and you watched their half-court offense, pretty much stagnant offense on both sides of the court. Players just trying to catch a break as they got into their half-court offenses, so not much happening out of the half-court, but they continued to push the pressure. Nobody ever wanted to pull off the pressure, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half.
So what do you think this is going to come down to? Which team can deal with the fatigue best, or how do you think on the one side Micheline Coleman is going to play? And it didn't look like she really wanted to post up as she got tired, and then on the other side, as ALA was getting a little bit more tired, it just seemed like they were becoming a little bit more hurried as they tried to get the ball to the rim.
Yeah, and the shot selection kind of went down. You start to see kids making shot selection that's probably not what the coach wants to see in their offense, not making as many passes as they should. And of course, the lack of movement in that half-court offense causes a problem with their offense because you're not getting open looks anymore, and so there's a tendency to try to force up shots that just aren't there. And I think we saw some of that. I think in the second half, as they get their second win, I think the third quarter is obviously going to be fast-paced again. But I think one of these teams is going to have to pull off the gas pedal at some point, and I would be surprised if it's not Ganado. I think Ganado maybe wants to pull back just a little bit and try to get their half-court offense running. ALA, though, tough down inside the paint. I mean, they've got some really physical gals down there, and so yeah, this could be tough.
We'll have the second half for you right after this. It's Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Show Low Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Ready to kick off the second half here. When it comes to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College. As it's 22-16 here to start play. Ganado is going to move over right to left and begin with the offense, as they had to go an extended period of time without Dina Curley. They were able to feed the block and really lean on Coleman, but she's right now starting this one again in the high post, acting as a screener. Didn't roll down to the bucket, as she's again matched up with Tiffany Quigley, who's got those 2 fouls. But methodically working through the half court. Benali hands off McIntosh, started to come left, crosses back to the right side, not even really approaching the 3-point line, as that's nearly thrown in the back court, but tracking it down. Benali comes along the near sideline, recovering nicely is Dudois.
Great man-to-man defense by ALA. They are all over and sticking in front of the Ganado Hornets.
I think that the defense would be the first thing to go in this second game of the day, as Benali crosses over and can't get inside to the left, so she hands off to McIntosh. This possession now has gone on for a minute.
Yeah, you got to give Ganado credit for being patient, not forcing it.
It sets up an open 3-pointer, but it's short and rebounded by Johnson, and here come the Eagles trying to expand their 6-point lead. Largest edge that ALA Gilbert had in the first half was 8. That was without one of their 2 primary offensive players, as Dudois penetrates and comes back to that. That's what we're talking about there. Tiffany Quigley, as she kicks it back out to Johnson. His 3-pointer is off the side rim, rebounded by Quigley back outside. That's Dudois who's got it down.
Well, she's got a different delivery, but it's effective. It's from the hip almost.
25-16. I think that is the first Hudson's Furniture 3-pointer since the first 3 possessions, and now the entry pass is knocked away by Quigley. White Rock has a hard time putting a handle on it, so they can't start the transition play.
Quigley's wide open down the corner.
Well, White Rock crosses over to the left, and it's a little bit too deep. Ball was thrown back in play. Johnson's got it as she's tied up, and that's going to keep it here with the possession arrow favoring the Eagles. 6:05 left here in the third, 25-16. And now all alone again is Quigley, but this time the recovery cuts her from preventing the easy make, and then nearly putting that one back in. But right there the whole time was Tamara Tracy. Had it not been for her rotation underneath, that would have been a very easy deuce. McIntosh moves straight away and then gets the ball right back as she goes on a cut. Nice move without the basketball, but couldn't get the drop. Really good move there without the basketball from McIntosh. Missing those bunnies, another sign of tired legs. As the ALA now holding on to it. More than 2.5 minutes in, as Quigley wants to go back and down. Instead, she goes back out to White Rock. Her straightaway 3 is not good. The rebound tipped and tipped again. Finally taken by Dudois. Quigley with a pass to the left side, and Samantha Quigley.
Great ball movement by the ALA.
Dudois, who just knocked one down from that side. Instead, she goes on the attack, but loses the handle.
Good hands by Curley.
Benali comes into the front court right, and McIntosh. Quick pass over to Coleman, who goes back outside. Curley wide open for 3, but it's short.
That's a nice idea by Coleman. She was Quigley had her covered on a post move, and so she just kicked it back outside. Just didn't work out.
Coleman was so effective on the block, but since about 4 minutes in the second quarter, she's been starting all her action on the foul line.
Yeah, I think she looks like she's already tired, like you mentioned in the first half. So I don't.
Well, I think they've also made it's a different offense that they're running now. They're starting her at the free throw line offensively, I believe.
Oh, Quigley had an open path but lost the handle. Now she dives on it and is able to squirt it back out where it's had by White Rock. Going on the attack and back over to Samantha Quigley outside the 3-point line.
Ganado playing great man-to-man.
Quigley's going to call her own number. Deep 3 is not good, but there's Tiffany Quigley with the rebound. Another opportunity here As you're trying to save some of those legs, giving up those offensive boards as a backbreaker. Is White Rock now on the attack from the left to the right to finish that
Nice
one.
drive.
Just a freshman. As now Johnson's getting away with an awful lot of contact as she finally gets the whistle.
I think it's one of those situations where they're right up in their man, and I think there's so many fouls that they can't call all of them, so they're letting them go. It's almost like the New York Knicks of the old days.
Well, and I think also if they're watching to see if there's an advantage gained.
McIntosh skips it to the right. Curley, since she got off to that start and got those fouls, had a hard
great
time finding
defense by
rhythm. But
Curley.
yes, there's Quigley, who was able to rotate under. She didn't have any help on the other side, though. Coleman on the spot to get the loose ball and put back. 27-18, as I believe those are the first points for Ganado in the second half.
Yeah, that is.
Dubois inside and out to White Rock with the long scoop shot. Ooh, and then the overhanded slap of the basketball. Can't get the finish or the rebound. As now it's controlled by McIntosh. She's got Golden in front of her, but spinning around Dubois' defense. Goes back outside Benali. Now Coleman on the far sideline goes baseline, but there's a great interior defense again by Quigley. But
Nice.
Coleman there with the loose ball again.
She's got great post moves in the Coleman.
27-20. 3 minutes left in the third. As Samantha Quigley crosses over. She was almost being pushed off that block and still had the strength to get it up to the glass and score it. Getting out of the trap with a long pass. Now Golden's going to go one-on-one with Samantha, or Tiffany Quigley in front of her. The much bigger Quigley, and Golden's able to put it in over her reach. Teams exchanging buckets now, 29-22. 2.5 to go in the third. As Tiffany wants to go to Samantha, instead she's just going to go right at Coleman.
Well, Coleman's playing her to go to her left hand, saying, I'll give you your left. And Quigley's able to get to the left and get to the free throw line.
That's an interesting choice. Now watching both of these Quigleys for more than a game and a half, they seem pretty ambidextrous. I mean, Samantha more so, but
I think she's probably just picking her poison.
yeah.
She knows I'm pretty sure she's thinking, I can't play her straight up. I'm going to have to do something different.
She's shaking her right hand and converts the second Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw. Stretches it back out to an 8-point game. Coleman's got it near the center of the floor. She's going to zip into the front court right and then go past through the lane, but can't get the finish is Golden. Loose ball tracked down by Curley, so Golden's going to now working it around the perimeter. Eventually put it into Benali's hands. His three-pointer rims out, and there's Curley tracking down the offensive rebound. So Ganado's been burned by some second chances, now giving itself some more. As Golden passes over at angle left. Three-pointer lifted up by McIntosh. That rims out, but how about a fourth opportunity as it's kicked out of bounds? And I think these Eagles right now are looking forward to that bell.
Let's go back to Coleman driving up the floor. Just what a complete player she is, able to drive up the floor and get the tremendous pass down low.
Timeout taken by the Hornets. 1:55 to go and 30-22. The ALA Eagles are leading as you listen to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Each side going to have 3 timeouts over the last nearly 10 minutes of the ball game. That could prove influential of which side is able to do the most with those, as neither is really going into the bench here in the second half. find a way to extend breaks for some of these players. As the other piece of good news for both sides is neither has developed any further foul troubles. As McIntosh, who had inbounded that one, comes back in play and is set up for a three-pointer on the far side. Can't get it to fall. As that's getting shorter and shorter. Both sides might want to go away from the deep ball here. As McIntosh fakes a pass, looking for Coleman. Instead, it's outside. Curley, she says, "What do you know, Palmer?" Winds up a three-pointer. That one's a little bit too strong. Quigley with the rebound. Tiffany Quigley, who missed some time with her second foul in the first half, but has avoided any trouble since. Samantha penetrates, kicks to Johnson. She was open, but nice closeout by Coleman, but she has not the quickness to try to stay in front of Johnson and might have just committed a foul trying to get the loose ball. Indeed she does. That's just the second team foul and second personal on Johnson. And it provides Ganado with a chance to again trim into this, what is swelled back out to an 8-point edge for Aola Gilbert. McIntosh bounces it to Curley, loses the handle, and it's out of bounds off of her hand. So it sets up the full court pressure though off the dead ball. Both the Quigleys communicating as Samantha comes out to set a screen to get Tiffany into the front court, get it back over to Samantha. She's back behind the three-point line. A little bit of a mismatch against Curley, but still she steps back and takes the three instead. Long rebound controlled by Benali as she is already into the front court. Oh my goodness, a 360. Shot. No good on the effort, but the rebound is had by the Hornets, and now, wait a minute, wave that off.
3 seconds.
A 3-second violation.
You don't see that often called from out here at half court.
I think Dubois has inspired though when she had pitched tent in the first half. She has not had the basketball in her hands much as they've been really relying on both Quigley's and White Rock, who's got it in along the near sideline right now. Now she's matched up with Curley. And she picks up the dribble on the wing. There's Dubois.
They're trying. Tiffany Curley's calling for the ball in post. She's got a serious match.
Oh yes, she's got posted up on Benali, but they don't see her. So instead, there's going to be a three-pointer attempted by Johnson. But there's Quigley eventually getting that one. It eventually comes into play. The mismatch with Benali trying to deal with a player who's got to be at least 6 inches taller than her.
You know what? That's about as good as you can do right there. If you're Benali, that's a great foul.
Well, you saw her miss 1 of 2 already. So go to the line and arrow.
Yeah.
You know, it quickly presents a tough matchup because she plays point, and then so they put a small girl on her, and then she goes to post up and takes advantage of that. So she's a pretty tough matchup.
First free throw is good. She'll have another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass attempt at the charity stripe. As the second one is away and high arcing and also good. First time the lead's been in double figures, just 5 seconds remaining. As Benali, I don't think she realizes it. Now a screen sends her to the far sideline, and that's not going to count. The Ganado bench wants a foul called, but I think that all happened after the buzzer had sounded. No foul is called anyway, so 32-22 after 3 quarters. The final 8 minutes after this on Shoulder Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
LaShawna Baldwin out on the floor to start the 4th quarter as she's running the baseline and gets it in front of the Ganado bench. Now trying to go through the lane. Coleman is not going to get the drop, but that was a nice find there by McIntosh and a really good play out of the break.
Yeah, just like Quigley presents a tough matchup, Coleman is also an all-around player, can play outside and play down low. And she kind of caught LLA in the same situation as Quigley did down on the other end.
Dutois picks up number 2. And the free throw is not good out of Coleman's hands. Second one is up and will rattle in. One Quigley inbounds to another. Curley's in the backcourt providing some pressure. She runs her right into a screen. Does Tiffany Quigley.
Nice pick, I did that.
It's going to send Quigley right to left, where she again, there's that ambidextrous play. She is able to try to finish with the left. You can't do so. She is camping out again at the free throw line for a couple more Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul shots. That's the 4th team foul on Ganado.
So impressive. These both of these Quigley sisters, impressive ball players. And I don't know if you've told Mike yet or not, but he's responsible for announcing the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. So
that might be an easy one. That might be one of my easiest assignments.
There you go. And then don't forget our Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game as she knocks down a couple of Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws.
Into the front court with Curley, moving away from the three-point line, then back at it with Benali. Baldwin in the corner. She moves toward the painted area but can't use the glass. Dutois with the rebound on the inside. Now she wants to hurry into the front court, but everybody back for Ganado. To the foul line of White Rock, start left, come right, and finish that one right over Coleman. I've said it, I'm gonna do it again. That's just a freshman.
That's impressive. She plays like a senior.
Oh yeah.
In college.
36-23. 1 minute into this 4th quarter, and it's deflected on the outside. Loose ball momentarily had again by the Hornets. Baldwin able to get it back. Over to McIntosh. She'll step it back and shoot a 3 that's a little bit short. Baldwin with the rebound. ALA Gilbert demanding a 3-second violation. Instead, the 3-pointer is missed and eventually rebounded by Johnson.
Ganado needs some of those threes to hit, or else they're not going to be able to get back into this game.
Tough bounce pass in transition. Dutois wisely going to circle this back out. Now one-on-one against Coleman, up and underneath the basket to score.
What a move.
Nice.
I think that was with their left hand, I believe.
That was nice. I think it was all right, but that was nice.
Just using the basket to shield away from a much bigger player. As play was stopped for one of the Hornets to tie their shoe, couldn't see which. Walking it into the front court and then coming over to the newly re-entered Tracy. And trying to pass it inside to Coleman, but it was stolen away, but stripped away and out of bounds off of Dutois, who is, oh, now we got a technical foul on the ALA Gilbert bench, who was up in arms about the most recent whistle, but maybe some others before that. I haven't noticed anything too animated coming off of that sideline, but he must have said the magic word. Now that's the 4th team foul on the Eagles.
Mike, you know you've got the Deemer's glass shattering, or no, the Deemer's glass man of the game as well, right?
Yeah, I can handle that. I can handle those 2. I don't know about the play of the game. That might be a
play of the game.
That you guys might have to come over.
Because there's too many of them.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. It's been an exciting game.
Well, I think Dutois is the leader in the clubhouse by going baseline and then up and underneath.
Oh, that's right. That was great. Yeah. There you go, Mike.
Which one was it?
The one.
Oh, that was
the first layup. Yeah.
That was blatantly obvious. I don't know those. I must have been watching something else.
Both free throws go down on the technical. Less than 6 minutes left.
I think I was listening to the coach get the technical. I wasn't paying attention.
So did he deserve it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He just stood up. I think the refs are getting tired too, so they're probably tired of listening to it.
McIntosh inside to Curley. She falls down but is able to get it back out to McIntosh. Now McIntosh in the corner. About 30 seconds of defense that the Eagles have had to play. McIntosh left alone. She'll put up a 3-pointer that's short. They're tired. These 3-pointers look good coming out of the hands, but they're short. Here's White Rock. And score that one.
She's tough.
She's just a freshman?
Yes. Can you believe it? McIntosh in and out. Wide open is Tracy, but short. Closing out there was Johnson. As that certainly had an influence. Now taking the dribble away from that freshman. Ganado maintaining the possession as Curley's going to attempt a three-pointer. That's up and in, and a quick timeout. Less than 5 minutes to go. It is ALA Gilbert by 12 on Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare Orthopedic and Therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
After Ganado's timeout, of which it still has 2, Quigley comes into the front court, and we'll start the offense with Dutois on the outside. She had her last 2 coming from the inside, and now pumps in a three-pointer.
That's a dagger.
43-28. ALA Gilbert leading, and now Ganado's really going to have to hurry. Already got 1 three-pointer down from Curley, who she's not on the floor right now. Moving it side to side, starting on the right, going back that way. Over to Benali, who's going to move to the left and shoot a three-pointer. That's a tough shot at this part of the day. Now into the transition pass. Dutois was able to find White Rock, but she had a hard time putting the fork in it, so it's back on the outside. Both Quigleys passing it between each other, and now inside where White Rock had some separation, and she gets that up and in. Right around the same spot where Dutois had that nifty up and under lay-in, which we're going to declare the Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Live to smile, love to smile.
Curley just drained a 3.
Who's that?
Curley just drained a 3. Her second 3 of the quarter.
Oh, there she is. I had wrongly benched her. Here's White Rock with the answer, short. Coleman with the rebound. 45-31. There's still enough time, but they got to stop turning it over. The Hornets can make up the distance if they can knock down some outside shots, but they're going to have to hang on. Every possession precious.
The Eagles have been answering them offensively. That's the problem.
White Rock. She wants the answer. That one's short still. Dutois, though, fighting for the rebound. Over to Samantha Quigley's three-pointers over the rim. Johnson can't get the rebound. As both players stop for the Hornets after the whistle on the other end. Some very passionate fans behind us thought that perhaps Curley was walking. Moving to the far side where Jaden James shoots up a three-pointer that's short. There's Quigley trying to get the rebound, but instead it's tipped away by McIntosh. Another opportunity here with 2:45 to play. McIntosh fakes a pass into that corner and eventually goes that way with Curley with the separation. Her three-pointers off the front rim. James trying to get the rebound, but no, she does. That time I was fooled. Curley on the left wing. Three-pointers up and in.
Her third of the fourth quarter.
In the fourth. She didn't play some of that first half, so she's got some fresher legs as Dutois is going to get whistled.
Great defense.
James was positioned and was able to draw the charge. That's our third. There we go.
Gotta love the defensive effort that time. Got into position, stood still, let the train run her over.
Curley setting up in front of the Ganado bench. Instead, Benali calls her own number. Puts that runner up short. Quigley along the far sideline. White Rock now cutting to the right. Nearly traveled, but she's able to get their own miss. Back out to Dutois, who is having a hard time keeping 2 Hornets away, and eventually Curley takes it away, but right back by Johnson. Back out to Quigley. Tiffany is going to shoot a three-pointer. It rattles in. Leading by 11 with less than 2 minutes to go. These Eagles only got 1 speed. Hornets need a quick answer. There's Curley, which is short. Johnson trying to get the rebound away from James, but it's out of bounds to Ganado. 48-34. And the Hornets with 2 timeouts, so they can extend this thing. Neither side in the shooting bonus, so that could potentially inhibit an ability to make a comeback as the 3-pointer is attempted by Benali, and it's out of bounds.
So it'll be interesting if ALA is going to back it out, or if they're going to just keep running their offense. Curious to see. Well, they got a timeout, so I bet that's what Coach is going to talk about.
14-point lead for ALA Gilbert, 1:27 to go on Charlotte Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
48-34. After the timeout, the Eagles are going to contend with some pressure in the backcourt. I'm surprised that Ganado's not fouling. They're just trying to play this one straight up.
So it looks like AL has backed it out a little bit and going to run the weave. But now it looks like to me they're still trying to score.
70 seconds left. It says they're milking the clock. We need to determine who the Deemers glass man of the game is. And it's another one of those where there's an awful lot of people we could choose from. As a double dribble is whistled against White Rock. I was going to suggest that perhaps she might be the best contender for it, as she's come out of the interior, a little bit short, and savvy freshman playing like an upperclassman. Does anybody have any beef with that?
No, I think that's a great call.
No, I mean, you can mention the Quigleys, of course, and Dubois, but I would have no problem with White Rock being named the player of the game.
3-pointer from the Hornets is not good. And there's Samantha Quigley, who tries to track down the long rebound, but can't do so. And as we talk about the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports player of the game, I think that she is been both one of the primary offensive threats, but also one of those glue players, and would be the best nominee for that honor. Though her sister, but the biggest difference between the two is Samantha never had any foul trouble. She was not up to the whole game.
She was able to.
Don't forget the best selection of hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear. It's out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store.
I was going to get to that. 15 seconds left as ALA Gilbert ready to put this one again in the win column.
Ganado's still playing scrap and playing hard.
I want to mention also Deemers Glass. For quality glass at affordable prices, call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's Deemers Glass in Lakeside.
No, I did forget that.
Yeah, it's okay.
6 seconds to go. And ALA Gilbert is going to move this one over. Good spirited effort from the Ganado Hornets, but a little too much Quigley and mix in some White Rock, and that was too much. 48-34 is the final. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemers Glass in Lakeside. Deemers Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemers Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
This has been an iTalk 106.7 Sports exclusive presented by Show Low Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to italk1067.com.